Hey, so undoubtedly we are living in a world where people are increasingly getting out of control online. And I've been fixated for a while on issues of cyberstalking, cyberbullying, defamation, libel, slander. There are certainly situations where people's online conduct is getting out of control. It's hurting individuals, it's hurting businesses, and it's hurting children. And if you're experiencing these circumstances, I want to be real clear about what options are to address these kind of situations. So first of all, if you're dealing with cyberstalking, cyberbullying, what is that? That is online threats, harassment, emails, messages, IMs that are intended to do harm. They could be threats, they could be comments, they could be statements that are undoubtedly made just for the purpose of harassing someone. Oftentimes these things are anonymous, but increasingly people are real bold and stupid with putting these comments online. It's bad enough when it's happening between adults, but increasingly this kind of stuff happens between kids. And I want to be real clear about the actionable things when kids are doing this. Parents are responsible for their children. And when we start hearing these circumstances of a child that's become the target of an online campaign of harassment or bullying, schools kind of have their limit at what they can do. Administrators limit at what they can do. In some circumstances, even parents are somewhat limited in what they do. Obviously, there's that fear of stoking up even worse conflict and problems. But there comes a time when you got to do something. And when you reach that point where the got to do something means you got to get the law involved, that means the filing of a cyberstalking injunction. And the court has really dramatic and broad powers to immediately put an end to this kind of conduct. You know, whether you're an adult, especially if this is a child. When a child's become a focus, and oftentimes it's not just of one, they're taking it from all different directions because kids kind of pile on. And the things that we're hearing about, that we're seeing, that we're reading about, that can have real and lasting harm. Obviously, this Garcia AI lawsuit is the extreme example where, an AI circumstance leads to a kid that dies. But beyond that, we got real kids that are not AI, that are targeting other kids, other classmates, other individuals with campaigns of online harassment, cyberstalking, cyberbullying. There is a responsibility among adults to put an end to this and to stop it immediately. And when the tools that schools and parents have at their disposal don't work, learn about the trigger of a cyberstalking or cyberjunction. The next thing is, and related, is defamation, slander, and libel. So again, kids can be the target of these things, and it's up to parents to take this real seriously and take action on it. And that can literally mean filing defamation, slander, libel against the kid through the parent. If the kid's going to do these things, the parents are responsible. And that's one way to put an end to it really quickly. Likewise for a business or individual. Some of these things that are happening online where businesses are becoming the target of flat out untrue lies, that's libel, that's defamation. And particularly when it's affecting businesses, particularly when it's affecting income, that is actionable. And people should not just be sitting back and taking these kind of comments from people that hurt or even destroy businesses. So if you come into contact with defamation, libel, cyberstalking, cyberbullying, drop the comments into this website, defamationfirm.com. You can print them up on PDF, print up the screenshots, shoot them over. When you do that, we'll take a look at them, we'll review them, and if the statements are actionable, get back to you and give you advice on how you can pursue these things to protect your children, to protect your business, to protect what it is that you've worked for, to protect your own sanity, quite frankly.